right. Hello there, Sunrisers. Thank you so much for staying with us. So, in this Kids Unfiltered, sponsored by Sunshine Snacks, we'll be meeting 12-year-old twins, Tafari and Ngozi Wright, also known as the Supertwinz.
Yeah.
So through dub poetry, dancing, singing, and acting, these young stars have been using their voices to bring attention to important social issues, such as violence against children and the need for emotional well-being in youth. So they join us to talk about their careers. Hello. As young dub poets, their experience in, performing in Parliament, and their powerful message to be the change they want to see. Tafari and Ngozi, good morning. Welcome.
Welcome.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
Tafari, you are a morning person or no?
Not really.
All right. I could tell. Ngozi, you are the morning person.
Sometimes.
Oh, well, today you are. Let's talk about dub poetry. I'm going to go on a little limb here. Actually, let me just ask you, what inspired you to do dub poetry?
So the whole story is when I was about 2 years old, basically, since I could talk, my grandma had this little plaque on the wall, and it had a prayer on it. I think the name of it was Don't Quit. And I would always read the plaque and memorize it, because I started reading at a very young age. And my mom, basically, she heard the poem and she was like, whoa, because like my father is the poet, singer, songwriter. Yes. So she was like, can you make a poem for her? So my dad made the poem, and that's how my first ever poem, Hey Big Man, was made.
Nice.
What about you, Tafari?
So, for me, it was when I started seeing my father and sister going out all the time doing dubs. So I asked my father if I could go in. Then I started learning a poem with my sister. Then we did it, I think, at I don't remember the name, but we did a poem, and then it was really good. So I started coming in and doing poems, and that's how my career started.
When you say it was really good, what do you mean? Like the performance was good, it felt good, you were well received. Tell me what you mean by it was good.
It was really nervous. I was really nervous because I saw a lot of people watching me on stage. But it was good to start telling the children to be themselves, be good, don't do wrong things, don't make people take you for fools.
Yeah.
That's what I basically did.
Yeah.
We saw you guys performing in Parliament and all of that. What was that like, to be performing in the house before the MPs and Prime Minister and opposition leader?
So for me, I was very, very nervous at first because I had to say this big speech in front of everybody, then perform Hey Big Man, and I've never really done that before. And on the script with the little paper with the speech, there's a lot of big words on it, and I was very tiny. So I was very nervous because I was like, what if I mistake one of these words? Gosh. I was very nervous, but then when I was there, like, I felt the energy and the vibe and the support from everybody, and it really motivated me to, just go out there and do my best, and that's what I did.
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk a little bit about, the messaging, because a big part of what you're doing is trying to help your peers to open their mind and to think a particular way and behave a particular way. Does the messaging come from you guys? Does Dad help you with the messaging? What helps you to create your poems?
So most of our poems are written by Daddy. But in order to really deliver a good performance, you have to really understand the meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even though Daddy makes most of our poems, we also do some writing of our own. Because sometimes when I can't sleep, like in 12 a.m. or 3 a.m., I would just go on my notes app and I would just start writing.
Nice.
Tell me something. I know Mommy is important, but daddies are super important, And you have a very active daddy in your life. Big him up, But what's it like having a father to push you and to be there and to inspire you to write poetry and and music for you and that kind of a thing. And then, you know, I'm sure you got better than him still. He was a star as a young youth still. But what's it like having your father there with you, you know?
It's actually good because sometimes when I'm performing, I don't really want to go because it's very nervous for me. I don't really like when people, like a lot of people are there watching me perform. Like if I mess up or I'm about to flop myself, after my father comes and says, it's okay, you did good. That's what it's really like.
Reassuring.
Now, what about you as a little girl to have your daddy?
So it's very important, you know, because there's a lot of people, a lot of friends that I know that don't really have as much support from their father as I do. And since I was raised by like both parents, so I wouldn't really know any different, but I do know that it is very hard for some people, you know, the single mothers out there, single fathers as well, who are really struggling. So it is very important, you know, you should always remember all the blessings that you have in life and just give God thanks for them. So I think it's very important.
You know what I also think is very important? Your messages. I think your talent is very important. You know what I'm really proud of you guys for? For putting it out there. You both keep saying, sometimes you feel really nervous, but I'm really proud of how brave you are to still go out there and do it and get your message out despite feeling nervous. Really proud of you.
And it's okay to feel nervous.
Yeah.
It's totally okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, before we take a break, because we're going to take a break and we're going to come and actually, you're going to do a performance, and I'm excited about that. But before we take a break, like, what was it like? Because you started first. What's it like working together as, you know, because una par lang.
Apart from it at the womb.
What's it like having a twin sibling that you always can par with and now you're performing together?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I sit up far right. Tell the truth.
Like, actually for me, it's always like a joy to know that I have my twin brother with me. But sometimes, you know, it gets a little
annoying.
But it's all love, same way, you know. I still love him. I'm pretty sure he still loves me. But it's just a part of life, you know, the process.
Tafari?
I do not like to go on stage without her or my father.
Okay. Yeah.
It's sometimes I depend on her when I'm performing because I don't really have a big memory span like her. So when I go on stage, it's really helpful when she's there because if I don't say a word, she will say it.
That's
look at that.
And you know what's really great? You go to an all-boys school, you go to an all-girls school, so you're not going to miss each other in the daytime. You're not going to miss one another.
Yeah, and then
so you can't get tired of each other.
Sport.
Yes, when you come home, you're like, yes, I missed you, my roommate. You know? So far.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, you say so, lady.
All right, we're going to take a break. Our guests are Tafari and Ngozi, right? Dub poets. Yeah. We're going to take a break, and on the other side, they're going to both rejoin us. They're going to take the Sunrise stage, and they're going to deliver a great performance. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. So the talented Tafari and Ngozi Wright are still here with us, and they'll be performing Take Care of Your Children. Take it away.
Arise, open up your eyes. Supertwinz, they are CVM sunrise. Arise, open up your eyes. Supertwinz, they are CVM sunrise. Run the track. Teach the children how they should live, and they will remember it all their lives. But if any man provide not for his own children, is worse than an infidel. Take care of your kids, take care of your children. Oh, you fit there dance and a party hard, and your children are suffer like dog. Take care of your kids, take care of your children. Oh, you fit there dance and a party hard, and children are suffer like dog. You are worried about makeup and ear for your head, and you pick the shoes a beg bread. You are worried about makeup and ear for your head, and you pick the shoes a beg bread. You are worried how your shoes look, and you them not a school book. Flossing boss, I a slogan, and you them the pop-up program. Take care of your kids, them. Take care of your children. Oh, you fit there dance and a party hard, and your children are suffer like dog. Take care of your kids, them. Take care of your children. Oh, you fit there dance and a party hard, and your children are suffer like dog. You a papa, Burberry tag. You them book in a scandal bag. Plan a nose a bore, and the pit is skin full of a sore. Every late night, gone a street, and you them not food for eat. You a chat about the latest beats, and you them not a good sheet. Pull up!
Hey, that bad.
Well done. Well done.
Well
Excellent.
done. You know, nervous?
I was.
You were? It didn't show. See? That's the whole idea. Awesome performance. Take care of your children. You know, it is great to see you guys doing your thing. I'm telling you, say, in a couple of years, you're going to better than daddy still, you know. Anybody want to say good morning to you? Anybody at school you want to say good morning to? Your friends, your teachers, who you want to say good morning to?
Blessed morning to everybody. I want to say good morning to my mom. Good morning to my dad. I want to say good morning to all my friends at school. Yeah.
Jarjan, wait, who you say?
I want to say good morning to the world.
All right, that works for me. Good morning, world.
I don't know if you know, Ngozi, you know you go to the best high school in Jamaica. The best. The St. Andrew High School for girls.
Yeah,
I mean, if only you were in Cavell House, but it's okay. We'll work with Gartshore for now.
Gartshore is the best.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Come
Right.
here, Ngozi, come here. Let
Right.
me talk to you over here.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Thank you.